Welcome back, everyone, to the Gold IRA Blueprint. Today, we're doing a deep dive into gold IRAs and how they can help you secure your financial future and build a lasting legacy, especially those of you enjoying retirement. We're going to be focusing on combining gold IRAs with private banking and how they can really create a powerful strategy for wealth preservation. If that sounds interesting to you, head over to goldirablueprint.com exclusive and grab our free checklist. It's designed to help you choose the right gold IRA company. But for now, let's just unpack this concept. What exactly is a gold IRA?
Well, it's an interesting twist on the traditional IRA. Instead of holding stocks or bonds, you're holding physical gold,
Oh, wow.
actual gold bars or coins,
Yeah.
as part of your retirement portfolio.
So it's like having a personal Fort Knox tucked away for retirement. But beyond the cool factor, what are the real advantages of adding gold to an IRA?
Well, historically, gold has acted as a buffer against inflation. When prices rise, gold tends to hold its value, sometimes even increasing, which protects your purchasing power. Plus, it's considered a safe haven asset, something that maintains its worth during, economic turbulence.
So adding stability to a retirement portfolio, especially during uncertain times, makes a lot of sense. Now, where does private banking fit into all of this?
Well, that's where we move from a solid strategy to a truly sophisticated one. Private banking offers a high level of personalized wealth management. Dedicated advisors who understand your specific financial goals and tailor strategies to meet them, including estate planning, specialized investment advice, and even access to, alternative asset classes.
So it's not just about holding the gold, it's about managing it strategically for the long term with a personal touch.
Exactly. By combining a gold IRA with private banking, you get the best of both worlds. You have specialists who understand precious metals investing, A&D experienced advisors who can seamlessly weave those assets into your larger financial plan.
Now, wouldn't working with a gold IRA specialist and a private banker be quite expensive? Is it really worth the cost for most retirees?
It's true that private banking services come with higher fees, but those fees are often balanced by the potential for better returns. And, let's not forget the peace of mind that comes with having a team of experts handling your finances. Remember, private banking is generally geared toward individuals with a high net worth, so the benefits are designed to match the complexity of your financial picture.
So it's an investment in expertise and a higher level of service. But are there tax advantages similar to those of traditional IRAs?
Absolutely. Gold IRAs offer the same tax advantages as traditional IRAs. Your contributions are tax deferred, meaning you only pay taxes when you withdraw the money in retirement. And even then, they're taxed as ordinary income, which can be beneficial if you anticipate being in a lower tax bracket during retirement.
That's a definite plus. But I'm sure there are regulations and rules to consider, especially regarding estate planning. What are some key points to be aware of?
You're right. There are specific rules governing gold IRAs, especially how they can be structured for estate planning. For example, to avoid potential penalties, you need to ensure your gold IRA is set up and managed correctly according to IRS guidelines.
So compliance is crucial. And I imagine this is where the expertise of a private banker can be especially helpful.
Exactly. Private bankers are well versed in the complexities of tax law and estate planning regulations. They can help you navigate the intricacies of gold IRA rules, ensuring your investments are structured to minimize estate taxes and facilitate a smooth transfer of assets to your heirs.
Okay, so having that expert guidance to avoid legal pitfalls can make all the difference. What other options are available when planning an estate?
They can also help you explore options like setting up trust accounts or integrating your gold IRA into a broader wealth transfer strategy, ensuring your wealth is preserved and distributed according to your wishes.
That brings up a really important question. What are the challenges of keeping assets accessible and liquid while minimizing tax burdens when planning an estate?
It's a balancing act for sure. You want your wealth to be accessible when needed, but also protected from unnecessary taxation. That's one of the advantages of a gold IRA. It offers inherent liquidity. You can easily sell or transfer your precious metals, giving you flexibility and control over your assets.
So even though it's physical gold, it's not locked away in a vault, never to be touched.
Not at all. And when you add in the resources and expertise of a private bank, the possibilities expand even further. They can help you set up trust accounts or even family offices to manage your gold IRA assets more efficiently. This can be especially helpful if you have a complex estate or want to ensure a smooth transfer of wealth across generations.
It sounds like trusts are a powerful tool in estate planning. Can you explain a little more about how they work, particularly with gold IRAs?
A trust is like a separate legal entity that holds and manages assets for the benefit of someone else. In the context of a gold IRA, a private bank can guide you through transferring your gold IRA holdings into a living trust. This can be incredibly valuable for avoiding probate, which is the often lengthy and expensive legal process of distributing assets after someone passes away.
That's a huge advantage for simplifying things for your loved ones during a difficult time.
Exactly. And if liquidity becomes a concern, private banks have access to a range of financial products that allow you to borrow against your gold IRA holdings without triggering immediate tax implications.
So you have the flexibility to access the value of your gold when needed without having to sell it and potentially face a taxable event. That's a significant benefit.
It is, and it really underscores the power of combining a gold IRA with private banking. You get the benefits of gold ownership coupled with sophisticated financial tools and expertise to manage those assets effectively.
Now, before we delve further into specific scenarios and strategies, I want to remind our listeners that if you're interested in exploring gold IRA options, we have a fantastic resource available at golderablueprint.com for exclusive.
That's right. We've created a comprehensive checklist, absolutely free, designed to guide you through the process of choosing a gold IRA company. It's packed with valuable tips and insights to help you make informed decisions about your golden years.
Definitely check it out if you're ready to start planning for a secure and prosperous future.
Now, shifting gears a bit, let's talk about the bigger picture of legacy planning. How can a gold IRA be used strategically to pass on wealth to future generations?
That's a key question for many retirees who want to ensure the financial well-being of their loved ones. What are some of the strategies available?
This is where private banking truly shines. Their estate planning experts can work with you to seamlessly integrate your gold IRA into your overall legacy goals. It's about viewing a gold IRA not as a standalone investment, but as a piece of a larger puzzle. Precisely, private banks can help you structure your gold IRA assets in a way that minimizes estate taxes, ensuring more of your wealth is passed on to your beneficiaries. They can also advise on using life insurance strategies, charitable giving, or even setting up family foundations, all in conjunction with your gold IRA.
It sounds like there's a lot of flexibility and creative possibilities when it comes to incorporating a gold IRA into a legacy plan. But with any investment, especially one tied to retirement and estate planning, compliance is key. What are some of the regulations we need to be aware of when it comes to gold IRAs?
You're absolutely right. Gold IRAs are subject to strict IRS regulations covering everything from the types of gold allowed to how the gold must be stored and the role of custodians. Failure to comply with these rules can lead to penalties or even disqualification of the IRA.
So it's not something to be taken lightly. Are there specific types of gold that are permissible, or can you just put any gold you own into a gold IRA?
Unfortunately, it's not that simple. The IRS has specific guidelines on what qualifies. Generally, it needs to be investment-grade gold, meaning bullion bars or coins with a certain level of purity. So no, you can't melt down old jewelry to add to your IRA. But there are reputable dealers and mints that specialize in providing IRS-approved gold for gold IRAs.
So working with a reputable gold IRA company is crucial. They can guide you toward the right types of gold investments. Sounds like this is another area where a private banker could be incredibly helpful.
Absolutely. Private bankers often have established relationships with reputable gold IRA custodians and can help you navigate the selection process, ensuring you're working with a trustworthy and reliable provider. Think of it as an extra layer of vetting and due diligence, adding further peace of mind.
We've focused a lot on the benefits of combining gold IRAs with private banking. But it's important to be objective and acknowledge any potential downsides or risks. Are there any we should be aware of?
Of course. As with any investment, there are inherent risks. The price of gold can fluctuate, and while it's historically been a good hedge against inflation, there's no guarantee that it will always perform that way. No investment is foolproof. It's essential to do your research, understand the risks involved, and consider how gold fits into your overall financial strategy.
Which is why seeking professional advice from a qualified financial advisor or for high net worth individuals, a private banker, is so crucial.
Precisely. They can help you assess your risk tolerance, determine the right allocation for gold in your portfolio, and ensure that your gold IRA is part of a well-diversified investment plan. Remember, it's all about balance and making informed decisions based on your individual financial goals and circumstances.
Now, are there any other drawbacks to consider, maybe something specific to gold IRAs?
One thing to keep in mind is that gold IRAs often have higher fees than traditional IRAs. This is due to the costs associated with storing and insuring physical gold. It's important to factor those fees into your overall investment strategy and weigh them against the potential benefits.
So due diligence is key, just as it is with any financial decision. Would you recommend comparing fees from different gold IRA companies before making a decision?
Absolutely. Some companies offer more competitive pricing or fee structures that better align with your investment goals. It's always wise to shop around and explore your options.
Now, we've talked about estate tax exemptions being quite high right now, over $12 million per individual as of 2025. But those exemptions are subject to change, which could significantly impact estate planning.
That's a great point. Savvy planners understand that integrating a gold IRA into your estate plan now can help you preserve wealth while taking advantage of the current favorable tax laws.
So it's a proactive step towards protecting your assets and ensuring a smooth transition for your heirs should those exemptions change.
Precisely. Working with a private bank also allows you to establish flexible trusts that can hold your gold IRA assets, providing adaptability as laws and circumstances change over time.
It sounds like flexibility is a crucial element of a solid estate plan, especially given the potential for future changes in regulations. But before we move on, I want to remind our listeners about that fantastic free checklist we have available at goldaroblueprint.com, actress.com exclusive.
It's specifically designed to help you choose the right gold IRA company for your needs and covers all the essential factors to consider from fees and reputation to storage options and customer service.
It's a must-have resource for anyone looking to make informed decisions about their golden years and how a gold IRA can help secure their future. Speaking of a secure future, we've discussed the long-term benefits of gold IRAs for retirement and estate planning. But can a gold IRA benefit retirees in the present? Can it enhance their financial security and enjoyment of retirement right now?
Absolutely. While gold IRAs are often viewed as a long-term strategy, they can offer peace of mind and financial flexibility in the present as well. Remember, gold is considered a safe haven asset. Having a portion of your retirement savings in gold can provide a sense of security knowing you have a tangible asset that's less susceptible to market fluctuations. It's like having a financial anchor during uncertain times.
That peace of mind can be invaluable, especially during retirement, when you want to enjoy your time without worrying about market volatility. Are there other ways a gold IRA can provide present-day benefits?
The liquidity of a gold IRA, especially when enhanced by private banking resources, can provide options if unexpected expenses arise, or if you want to seize a special opportunity. Remember those financial products we talked about that allow you to borrow against your gold IRA holdings without triggering a taxable event. Those can be particularly useful for retirees who need additional income or want to pursue a specific opportunity without having to liquidate other assets.
That's a really great point. It highlights the versatility of a gold IRA and how it can be a valuable tool for both present and future financial well-being.
Exactly.
Right.
It's about having options and control over your finances, which is essential at any stage of life, but especially during retirement.
Now let's shift gears a bit and dive into some practical examples. Let's say we have a listener who's approaching retirement and is concerned about preserving their purchasing power given the uncertainties of inflation. How could a gold IRA fit into their strategy?
That's a very common concern, and a gold IRA can be a valuable tool in this scenario. As we've discussed, gold has historically served as a hedge against inflation. As the cost of goods and services rise, the value of gold tends to increase as well, potentially offsetting the erosion of purchasing power that can happen with inflation.
That makes sense. But how much of their retirement portfolio should they allocate to gold? Is there a rule of thumb?
Unfortunately, there's no magic number. The ideal allocation will depend on a variety of factors, including their risk tolerance, overall financial goals, and time horizon.
So it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. It's about tailoring the strategy to the individual's specific needs.
Exactly. Some individuals might feel comfortable allocating 5% to 10% of their portfolio to gold, while others might prefer a smaller allocation. It's all about finding the right balance and what aligns with their personal circumstances.
Now let's switch gears and consider a listener who's already well into retirement and is primarily focused on generating income from their assets. How could a gold IRA play a role in their situation?
This is where the liquidity of a gold IRA, particularly when enhanced by those private banking resources, can be advantageous. As we discussed, private banks can help you access financial products that allow you to borrow against your gold IRA holdings without triggering an immediate taxable event. So you can tap into the value of your gold without having to sell it and potentially incur taxes.
It seems like a win-win situation, accessing funds without creating a tax liability. Are there any other scenarios where this strategy might be beneficial for retirees?
Let's say you have an unexpected home repair or medical expense. Borrowing against your gold IRA could be a way to cover those costs without having to disrupt your overall financial plan. Or maybe you have a grandchild who needs help with college tuition. Tapping into your gold IRA could be a way to provide that support without having to sell other assets or dip into your primary retirement savings.
Those are great examples of how a gold IRA can provide financial flexibility and peace of mind, not just for long-term goals, but for managing life's unexpected twists and turns as well. Now let's move on to a listener who's not just concerned about their own retirement, but is also passionate about leaving a legacy for their children or grandchildren. How can a gold IRA fit into their estate planning goals?
That's where the expertise of a private banker in estate planning is invaluable. Remember, they can guide you through the process of setting up trusts, structuring your assets in a tax-efficient manner, and ensuring a smooth transfer of wealth to your beneficiaries. It's not just about passing on the gold itself, but about strategically managing it to minimize taxes and maximize the benefit for future generations.
So it sounds like a gold IRA, when combined with private banking, offers a multifaceted approach to financial planning, addressing not only retirement needs, but also estate planning and legacy goals.
Precisely. It's about creating a comprehensive strategy that aligns with your values, your goals, and your vision for the future. And for those seeking that extra layer of security and personalized service, combining a gold IRA with private banking can be a powerful strategy.
It really does seem like a comprehensive approach, encompassing financial security, peace of mind, and even a sense of legacy. But before we wrap up our deep dive today, I want to touch on one more point. We've talked about gold IRAs in the context of retirement and estate planning. But what about their role in a broader investment portfolio?
That's a great question. It's important to remember that diversification is a key principle of sound investing.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket, as the saying goes. So how does gold, particularly within a gold IRA, contribute to a diversified portfolio?
Well, gold has a low correlation to other asset classes like stocks and bonds. This means that its price movements don't always follow the same patterns. When stocks are down, gold may hold its value or even increase, providing a buffer against losses.
So it's a way to potentially mitigate risk and smooth out the ups and downs of the market.
Exactly. And having that stability within a portfolio can be especially valuable during times of economic uncertainty or market volatility.
Now, I know we've covered a lot of information today, and it can feel overwhelming.
Yes.
What's the one key takeaway you'd like listeners to remember about gold IRAs?
I think the most important thing to remember is that a gold IRA is not a magic bullet. It's a tool, and like any tool, it needs to be used strategically and as part of a well-crafted plan.
So it's about understanding your goals, your risk tolerance, and how a gold IRA fits into your overall financial picture. And for those seeking a truly comprehensive and personalized approach, combining a gold IRA with private banking can offer a level of expertise, guidance, and peace of mind that can be invaluable.
Absolutely. It's about creating a financial strategy that's not only sound, but also aligns with your values and your vision for the future.
Well, I think that's a great note to end on. Before we say goodbye, I want to remind our listeners one last time about that valuable resource we have available at golderablueprint.com before it's exclusive. It's a free checklist designed to guide you through choosing the right gold IRA company, ensuring you have the knowledge and support to make informed decisions about your golden years.
Don't miss out on this essential tool. It's packed with valuable insights and can be a game changer as you navigate the world of gold IRAs.
Thanks for joining us today on the Gold IRA Blueprint. We hope you found this deep dive informative and empowering. And as you continue exploring your financial options, remember that your future is golden, and with the right knowledge and strategies, you can achieve your goals and create a legacy that lasts.